Hi, I'm Jim Clark. To my right, Walsh women's basketball coach Maria Marcasano. Off to a great start, 5-0. GLIAC play starts this week, but let's go back to our play first. You've had a lot of weapons, a lot of folks who can score the ball. You've had a great start to this season.
Yeah, I think probably the biggest difference between last year and this year is I think we're a lot deeper. We don't lose as much when we go to the bench. And, we've had production through those 5 games from almost everybody on, any given night. So it's been positive, but obviously this week will be, a huge challenge with Northern and Tech coming in here.
I think the big thing is you've had 2 folks who were key folks a year ago, not close to 100% yet. Rachel Trujillo, Whitney Dabble, and we've had people step in who did not play last year and mesh early and win.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Rachel, last Saturday showed that she's starting to hit her stride and get back to her normal self, and Whitney the same. Both of them are still battling and trying to get through practices each day without pain, and I think that's probably going to be an ongoing thing with those 2 this year, but you're absolutely right. Brooklyn, and she was here last year but went through her own injuries and illnesses, and so now this year she's stepped up and is getting her opportunity and is showing everybody she can play. And then obviously the freshmen, we've had a couple games where we've had 2 freshmen that didn't even miss. So, that's a pretty impressive thing, especially coming into, Division II, and just showing that their ability is there and they just need some experience. But, so far they've really stepped up for us.
You're almost starting 3 freshmen, really. You talk about Brooklyn Wooten, only a few games last year. Alex Hotstedler, and then Brittany Clopton. That's a big transition.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, our lineup, once we get, Whitney back in the lineup full-time, it might change up a little bit depending on the game. But, when you're talking about even those freshmen that are coming off the bench playing big minutes, we've got really 4 freshmen that are going to play big minutes for us this year. And that's exciting for the future, but also for this year because, we want to roll off the momentum from last year and keep things rolling. And obviously with the GLIAC coming up this weekend, it'll be a big challenge and kind of see where we're at.
And 2 veterans back who have really done a great job are Kelsey Funderburg, averaging over 20 a game, and Jalen Graham, both stepping up, learning from last year and really playing well.
Yeah, Kelsey's shooting unbelievably right now. Hopefully she can keep up that pace. But, she's one of those kids that she puts in the work every day. So you knew eventually it was going to come around for her. Last year she had good games, she had bad games. This year she's been, consistent. And that's the huge thing for her, and that's what we ask out of her. Jalen really hasn't shot the ball that great up until this point, but, she just does so many little things for us that she's just one of those kids that we have to have on the floor.
This week, Northern Michigan first. Very good team. Almost got it up there last year. Took them to the wire, losing by 2. Great team coming in. How do you prepare for them?
Well, you spend the whole week watching film and talking about it at practice. And, we have them Thursday, so the Thursday game usually gets more prep, with these Thursday, Saturday schedules. But, they return almost everybody. They've got a kid averaging 24 points a game. They're huge. Their starting lineup, 3 kids over 6 foot. They come off the bench with 2 more 6-footers. There's just so many daunting things about that team that, you look at them and say, what are we going to do? But all we can do is prepare and just hope that, what we give the girls to kind of see when the game starts, that we can execute and, hit some shots and hopefully be in the game the last 5 minutes.
I guess the usual keys, don't turn the ball over, rebound the ball, and really take good shots.
Well, that and defending the 3. They have so many 3-point shooters on their team that defending the 3 and I think rebounding with their size is keeping them off the boards will be huge.
Now Michigan Tech on Saturday, how about them?
We've tried not to focus too much on them until, we're done with Northern and hopefully have a victory. If not, either way. But just a strong team, again, with strong guards. We obviously extremely struggled up there last year. So it'll be a huge challenge for us. I think both teams are receiving top 25 votes. So it's just one of those things where both games are going to be a grind. We've got to be on our game, and if not, it'll be tough games.
Best of luck.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
Cavs in action Thursday, 5:30 Northern Michigan here. Saturday, 1 o'clock Michigan Tech. Both games will be streamed live on Teamline. I'm Jim Clark, and we'll talk to you next week.